Why, hello. We are live. It is us, the bottom class best people stuff. And we're here watching AEW Dynamite. What we would miss last week because Reverend JP was busy going Hollywood. I was lucky enough to find myself casted as a background actor in a movie that was being shot here. And I'm not meaning to brag, but I'm now best friends with Ryan Phillippe. I think you should probably move the light. It's all kind of that. That's probably better. That'll work. We're here watching AEW Dynamite, the holiday edition. Totally missed winter is coming. Now winter has came, it's gone, it's here. I didn't even get a chance to watch last week's episode. It's just I feel disappointed. Just let Mallory in though.
Well, you should put me up before I move the light.
No, she's been at the door barking. And I bought one of these gross things. Maybe it's gross. I don't know. But I bought it because why not? We'll try that later. And I got some yeet shots. So if somebody gets yeeted, we'll take a shot. But I know our consistency has been terrible. But it's been the holidays and everything else. We'll get better at it eventually. I think. I hope.
Nah, just kidding. I love
Oh, yeah. Is he taking on Orange Cassidy? I'm just waiting for the. There it is. Here it comes. Adam Cole, baby. Oh, such kind eyes.
Yeah. I just love that man.
I would like to be like his brother or confidant, just a good friend. It would warm my heart. Does Orange Cassidy pick up a loss? Or does Orange Cassidy beat Adam Cole?
I don't know. I don't know who I'm rooting for.
I don't know either.
I mean, Adam Cole is slowly becoming one of my favorites, if not.
My heart tells me Adam Cole. My head tells me Adam Cole. But my nuggets tell me Cassidy.
I just love Orange Cassidy.
They're both great.
He was like my absolute favorite. Adam Cole might be my second. Then I think Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are tied.
Yeah.
And Marco Stunt.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I need to send some money.
He's doing it right now.
What? Oh. My question is he finishing the job I required?
He was doing it when I was out there.
Yeah. Maybe he has a bad habit of doing part of a job. He'll do a part of a job and then never finish it.
When I was young and I was known to do the same.
Yeah. You want this lime?
Sure. Nice. No matter what happens,
Is that your hands in my pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
No matter what happens, I am just happy to see this match. Every once in a while, like two people you just love come across each other, and it's just like, yep.
It's magic.
No matter what happens, I'm satisfied. No matter what Orange Cassidy does, he makes a match fun.
Oh, yeah.
No matter who he fights, it's fun.
Do you smell that?
What is this?
It's Fruity Pebbles.
They have their own candy bar, though?
Yeah.
I feel like I already know what this is going to taste like. It smells really Fruity Pebbly.
So pivotal in his career, and we have one of the biggest matches in Dynamite history tonight in our main event. MJF versus Sting.
That tastes like Fruity freaking Pebbles.
It does taste like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Yes, we're live streaming.
Hello. Tastes like shit, huh?
It tastes weird.
Tastes like milk, huh? Like rotten fucking
It doesn't taste like rotten
dehydrated milk.
It doesn't taste like rotten milk.
Tastes like dehydrated milk.
It tastes like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Because you guys are smelling it. It smells just like a bowl of Fruity
Yeah,
Pebbles.
but
it tastes like shitty chocolate cereal. I'm telling you, eat a real bowl of Fruity Pebbles and you'll see.
Well, it's not like a real bowl, but it has.
I want to try the chocolate pebbles. That one looks good.
Yeah. Will I eat more of this candy bar? I don't know.
It's too sweet. You cannot eat a whole candy bar.
Holy Jesus. It's 410 calories in this candy bar. Yeah, this is a.
You watching your figure, Justin?
Yeah. I'm watching it get fatter. Like for dinner today, I had biscuits and gravy with some chicken strips and then a salad to balance it out.
I don't think I've eaten it today. I've just been running around doing shit.
I've eaten twice. Today I didn't run around as much. I ran around like a madman yesterday.
Get him. Also get him.
Kick him. Kick him in the arse.
I'll be honest though, I'm 100% happy with Orange Cassidy. Like,
yeah,
because at first I was kind of nervous because I'm like, him not really wrestling isn't gonna work forever.
Yeah.
And I was just interested.
But he balances the lazy wrestling and the intense wrestling pretty well.
I love it because he just has bursts of just like he's pretty fast.
Oh yeah. And he can do a kip up with his hands in his pocket. It's probably the most impressive thing.
Yeah. I mean, it was impressive for sure at first, but then I was just like, okay, but also like I'm starting to feel it. Like I'm starting to feel it wane. And then when he started actually really wrestling, I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It doesn't change my perception of the lazy wrestler.
Oh yeah.
At all. Because I was like, Orange Cassidy is my favorite already, but like, if I ever want to see him get a belt, something has to change because I am not going to believe that my champion is a dude who keeps his hands in his pocket the whole time.
I mean, I feel like a TNT championship is a good run for him. I feel like he needs some overhauling, some more intensity to be an AEW champion.
I have no clue, dude. All I know is I love him and support him, and I want him to get whatever he can.
I would like to see Orange Cassidy turn heel one day.
I'd still love him.
I don't know what that would look like. I mean,
Um,
Adam Cole's a heel, and we love him.
yeah,
It's hard not to love this guy.
yeah, baby. You got a thingamajigger.
Ugh.
Wait a second. The Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson and associate Stooge, Brandon Cutler. Yes. 6 times the charge.
That's too.
I feel like. Oh, yeah. Nick Jackson looks like he's gonna pop out of a cuckoo clock.
I mean, I guess.
He does.
That's quite a.
Don't you remember the cuckoo
I don't
clock
know,
at Grandma's, where the clock comes out and then the little German guys in
Yes.
lederhosen dance around?
Mhm.
Nick Jackson could be one of those little German lederhosen dudes.
I suppose. I see it. I see what you're talking about. He
Oh.
needs a hat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't lie to you.
That's something a liar would say. I would love to feel some steel stairs someday. I want to pick one up. I want to see what that is like.
You want to see how heavy it really is?
Yes, I want to touch one. I just want to go up, knock on it. I'm just like,
I feel like
if I didn't think,
you'll go up there and try to pick up the stairs, and immediately your knee's gonna dislocate.
probably.
Just because your knee's gonna think you're about to do something athletic, and it's gonna go,
No. Yeah. I have a bad back too. I'm more concerned that my back would just go out and I'd have to fall to my knees.
Happy holidays. It's nice to see you here, Jack. God, oh fuck. I am having issues. Diane, take over. You like my little
Snowflakes.
my snowflakes? I am a snowflake.
Your words?
I am a reverend. This is gonna be my excuse for everything. Well, I am a reverend. But yes, we are back for now, hopefully. I know there's been consistency issues. Like I was saying, last week, I got surprised and got casted as a background actor in the Ryan Phillippe movie that they're filming here, and it was pretty awesome. Oh shit, did I drink all my? I did. I got a tiny bit left, so to 2022, let it suck less than 2021. Which I do have to say, I think the suck has reduced. Like 2020 sucked pretty hard. 2021 had some fair suckage to it. Now, hopefully 2022 doesn't suck. Yes, Megan made. She went from suck to blow from 2020 to 2021.
I don't know. Hasn't been all bad, but
I would say this year had a solid 50-50 split on shit and some good stuff. The good stuff is our social media and our channels have grown a little bit. I feel like we've gotten a little bit more consistent and improved on as far as this.
What do you mean?
our live streamings, and I feel like
We have not gotten more consistent.
not on AEW, but to be fair, the AEW live streams are a newer thing.
Yeah.
But best of the bottom has improved. Dominique is amazing and wonderful,
Facts.
and a few other good things have happened. But there has been some really shitty lows.
Yeah. Most certainly.
Like I've been to more funerals this year than I have been to in my entire life. And that sucked ass. All the ass was sucked.
Ooh, I wish I had a fake beard.
I wish I could just have a real beard.
I do too.
But
All I can grow is this mustache.
but I get told to shave it if I grow out a full beard. Jobs. Ugh. Boom!
That was perfect. Cassidy. That was beautiful right there. Excellent. Follow up now. Yep, you're right, Tony. Whoops, Orange Cassidy.
Oh.
Goes over the top. Ascends and then comes up time and DDT. Got him.
Now, he doesn't have him. And out.
Tell you what, yeah, I'm sure you are, Shivani, but that was ultra close. What a way to start off Dynamite Holiday Bash here tonight and our main event.
Oh, that Holiday Bash is what they've called this one.
To take on MJF and FTR, Tony. What a trio. Sting and CM Punk and Darby. And Ruby
So, do we get some debuts? Does Kyle O'Reilly show up? Oh, Wardlow is going to yeet somebody around. Good thing.
Stop yelling at him.
Malachi Black is going to destroy Griff Garrison. Poor Griff. I think we're going to see some Brody King tonight. I love they just crawl away.
Get him.
You know, the whole thing with people saying wrestling can be a little homoerotic, having names like getting people in a small package does not help the cause. But, you know,
I could say it could always get a little bit more homoerotic.
Sometimes it does. And you know what? I'm
Full
still...
penetration. Let's go.
That won't be on TNT.
Oh, well, you know, they're lost.
Go find it on the hub. I think China has one.
I think porn's already got a genre of like wrestling.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I just know for a fact China does have one that's wrestling themed. And I think there's a clown in there too. Doink. Doink.
Hold on.
His balls itched a little bit.
I'm still thinking about the porn stuff, and I'm like, we probably shouldn't go into depths about the porn stuff. But
we shouldn't. But it happens.
I know there's a clown out there. I was trying to think of his name.
It's Doink.
It is.
There's also Dink.
Got me wanting to get my phone out too. Double check.
Yes, it's Doink and Dink. Dink is the little one.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go check later. I don't know.
Well,
Curiosity.
there's Bobbert. Wait.
Butch Cassidy is so handsome.
Here it comes. There's a lot. There he is. There he is. Bam.
Are better than the Hardly boys.
It's like the Hardly Boys. Like I got a raging clue.
Pretty sure it is, and now Kyle O'Reilly really introduced himself. Orange Cassidy with those forearm shivers, those blows, those punches to the head. But Kyle
Now they just need Roderick Strong.
maybe not. These two former tag team partners locking eyes.
He's got a
Big ol' hug.
beautiful colored beard.
I see Trent and Chuck Dale coming out here to watch the back. Oh, wait a second.
I do enjoy a ginger beard.
They're best friends. And here comes Bobby Fish in as well. Bobby Fish clipping that knee of Trent Beretta. 3-on-2 situation. You know, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly have been tag team partners
Well,
for many
my
years.
question has been answered. O'Reilly has arrived. O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
So much
Sorry.
history between these three men. And they seem
He's sponsoring us now. That is quite a catchy song, though. I'm not
Yes, it is. I mean, AutoZone's got a good one too. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Did Checker even have a decent one? Like, hey, we got shit here. Come to Checker.
mad. I think I've been in there once.
Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, and Bobby Fish. Look at the Young Bucks now. I think the Young Bucks may be just as surprised as anybody. They might not have been in the loop, the Bucks here. What Adam Cole had in mind.
I wish I had that jumpsuit. That romper. It's what I need to get in the holiday spirit. I didn't know it, but now that I've seen it, I'm like,
That's what you need.
that's what's missing this year. That's why I've been so bah humbug. It's that fucking jumper.
Yeah.
Elite wrestling. And right now, Adam Cole's kind of in the middle here, isn't it? Yeah, well, the Bucks kind of want an explanation. That's what it seems like here.
It's too close to Christmas to get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Adam Cole gonna
Adam Cole.
here in AEW. Well, truly, they can all exist together, one would think. But
He's got beautiful facial hair. What a group of
Programmed
beautiful
by the
faces.
Jingles. Yes. Well, oh, we have a rift in the elite. And it's undisputed. I know that was bad.
And coming up, our own Tony Schiavone will be speaking to none other than the AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page. Now is the next chapter.
Will they become the undisputed elite? Or will we have a slow rift divide? And then once Kenny can return, we'll have the undisputed era versus the elite. That'd be great.
That sounds great, I'll be honest. I said break them up!
Break them up! Such events. I mean, I still would like to see Orange Cassidy turn heel at some point. And that's a pretty Vince move.
I
Instead of being super lazy, he'll be an overachiever. That's the most heel thing you can do. He shows up to work early. He helps build the ring.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you
That he turns
Now-
heel by becoming an overachiever.
Yeah. He runs to the ring.
What? No.
He does actual fist bumps.
You look young for however old you are. Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Looking for something.
I'm trying to decide if I want to have one more of these or not.
I'll have half of a piece if you want half of a piece. Because I was also thinking about having some, but I was like, that's too much.
Interesting. Because that's how you roll.
Thank you, dude.
It's easy.
That's why
Yeah.
having siblings is great.
Drop off
For having gross
and cash out
candy
the same day.
that you kind of wanted, but weren't.
There is a weird, like, there is an unusual tang to this candy though. But I can't quite place.
Celebrate the season together with a holiday gift from Pandora Jewelry.
Like, I don't know how somebody could actually just eat this whole bar though.
It's disgustingly sweet. Like I don't know. Maybe when I was a kid, maybe,
Yeah.
but
And when you finish the bar, you have diabetes.
God, it is crazy sweet. That's like you can ration that.
Take it camping.
You'll always have a little bit of dessert if you just cut it up and
Yeah.
you'll be satisfied.
I mean, what is there? I think there's like 8 squares. Yeah, there's 8 squares. You have 8 days of dessert in this one candy bar. Unless you do 1.5 each like we do.
Yeah, well,
But if you ration yourself to exactly 1 square, you'll have 8 days worth of portable cereal.
God, look at those assless chaps.
Oh, I still need to watch that match.
What I wouldn't give to have those pants.
Well, technically, they're not assless chaps.
Yeah, well, they're pants.
They're tights in the
Shape
in
of
the honor
assless.
of assless chaps.
In the honor of assless chaps. I want to live my life in the honor
of assless chaps. I mean, if you're gonna live your way anyway, you should live it in the honor of assless chaps.
We will kick off the TBS era of AEW Dynamite with a highly anticipated rematch. Hangman Adam Page versus the American
What?
Giant, Bryan Danielson, live January 5th on TBS. And right now, let's throw it down to a man with a ton of history here in Greensboro, our own Tony Schiavone.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. Nothing like
Is there gonna be a definitive winner this time?
Take this statement as you will, but every time I see his earrings, it reminds me of Caitlyn Jenner.
As far as I know, Tony Schiavone has never hit anybody with his car.
A lot of matches in my career, not quite
Could have
Okay.
fooled me with those earrings.
I like that shirt.
He does on occasion have some really fancy clothes.
Yeah, I'm not one for like the cowboy style shirt, but I would wear that shirt.
No, most of the time I'm like, no, thank you. But
But that one, the poinsettias, it's a classy holiday shirt. That doesn't happen very often.
a lot of them I would take, but it's just like I can't pull them off. I think that's what upsets me. Like why I'm not.
Into Western gear,
Yeah, it's because I just know I put that on and then
and you go, "You're a fraud."
because they make some crazy shirts.
Mhm.
It's
They
just I don't know. I can't pull it off. I can't pull off the cowboy shit, so I'm just jealous.
So close of winning that match before the time limit ran out. Had just maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, you would have won that match, in my opinion.
What is Bryan Danielson gonna have to say?
No, I'm gonna stop you early because after 60 minutes covered in sweat, covered in blood, this arm
And maybe a little urine.
all the air in my body gone. After 60 minutes, I was handed back this championship. And as we went to commercial, I managed to walk my way back up the ramp, and I
Sorry.
looked.
I'm so interested in this.
So am
And it
I.
was funny that
I'm like,
in my 3 years here in AEW, last week, I had never felt less of a champion.
oh no.
Oh,
Don't say that.
Adam.
Don't say
So
that.
the feeling from last week, the only feeling that I have is disappointment.
Oh. Boom.
Wait.
No, he's gonna talk some mad shit.
Entitled millennial cowboy. Still
You're a millennial too, Brian.
championship around his shoulder, and he's disappointed. Oh,
I think.
Oh, poor cowboy. Let's show all the people your emotions about how
He could be in his 40s.
disappointed you are. You know who should be disappointed is the AEW fans.
I don't know if he was born in 82 or 83.
Because I kicked your ass for 60 minutes, and if anybody should be AEW champion, it should be
Because I'm
me.
barely a millennial. And I'm proud of it. Take that as you will.
I'm not prouder. Otherwise, I'm just, a millennial. What do I say? It is what it is, dude.
Out here and cry about my feelings, or tell everybody how sad I am. No, we've got a rematch on January 5th, and I'm going to kick your ass again. But here's the thing that I don't want to happen. You managed to survive 60 minutes really only because John Silver, in the match I had with him, I hurt my leg a little bit before. Otherwise, I would have destroyed you. But don't worry. Don't worry, Greensboro. I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm not going to
lovely.
wrestle in front of you idiots tonight. And I'm not going to wrestle next week. And I'm not going to wrestle until January 5th. But there's another problem. Because if Adam Page goes out there on January 5th and he stalls for another 60 minutes so he can escape.
Oh,
with the
are we going for a no time limit?
We end up in the same position that we're in now. With the rightful champion standing right here empty-handed.
I wonder if Daniel Bryan's going to beat him.
That would be nice, but also not.
I know.
But I don't come out here to
Like, I'm torn.
Because I would not see that coming, kind of. And I'm like, do it. But I'm also like, nah.
Here's
Yeah.
what I propose.
But at the same,
AEW.
I don't know, it's torn. It's because, I don't know, Adam Page definitely feels better as a chaser than a champion. Because sometimes, sometimes a hero it's better to chase than to be the champion. God damn it.
World Heavyweight Champion is Bryan Danielson.
But other times, it's nice to see a good, strong face champion.
What is that? Certainly all of you idiots realize I won that match last week.
Well, no. You know what? That's real creative of you. I'm glad. I wonder if it took you all week to think of that, because this week I thought of an Iron Man match, I thought of a ladder match, I thought of a cage match, I thought of an Inferno match, and I thought of a match.
What kind of match are we going to get?
No time limit, because what you did last week was something that no one has ever done. You took me past 30.
Oh, I still have a
took me
monster.
past 40 and past 50. You dragged
Ooh.
me out to deep waters, I'll give you that.
Honestly, I'm thinking about another piece of that candy.
I don't know if I am.
It's stuck in my, like, you know what? Now I'm like, you know what? Actually, I could go for another.
If you want another piece, you can have another piece.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
I'm good right now.
If we keep the time limit,
I'm still a little bit haunted from the eggnog.
Sure, that's fine.
Oh
Let's
my
get
God.
Some old guys some paydays, huh? But you better make sure you pay them well in advance because they will not earn it. You see, I have come way too far for this. I have
That belt does
spilled
look good.
far too much blood for this. I have given way too much of myself for this. To have some old prick come sit in the suit at ringside and tell me I'm not good enough, to tell me I'm not a champion, to tell me I'm a B+ player. That's horse shit.
Oh.
So if the question is, can Hangman Adam Page beat Bryan Danielson in less than 1 hour, in 2 weeks? The answer will be yes.
As I didn't think it'd be possible to look forward to this rematch anymore. Big time challenge accepted by the champ. 2 weeks from tonight, the rematch that the world is waiting
God damn it.
for. Hangman and Danielson, part 2. But right now,
Freaking Russian bots. Like, legitimately. Russian bots.
Didn't want the camera here for this, but that's fine. Listen, Spears, thank you.
Oh, that's a lovely chair.
Availability last week.
It's a Burberry chair.
Acquisition of
Burberry.
champagne, something that
Burberry.
someone argue should have been done way before my
Burberry.
match was over, and way before the three of us got attacked by those 2 mid schmucks.
Burberry.
Just out of curiosity, big man, I pay you a lot of money to protect me, correct? Correct?
sure do.
You know what? This isn't us. This isn't us, bud. This is your fault, punk. This is what you do to people. You drive everybody insane. You have burned every single bridge in your career, and that's what I'm not worried about tonight, bud. See, 3 of us.
I don't like Sean Spears cleanly shaven.
No, he kind of looks like Kane.
Like that emo skateboarding punk and his creepy clown uncle. You 3.
He looks like a youthful king.
You might have had everybody else fooled last week when you came in.
More like Kane's little brother. Half brother.
Yeah. I just see
On his
it in
mom's
the
side.
nose, and
That's when the real CM Punk.
Okay, yeah, I can see a little bit of it.
You gonna pretend that's more low-hanging fruit, bud? You say that to hide from the facts, and here are the facts, Jack. The fact is, inside my ring, you're rustier than the knife Darby uses to skin small animals. The fact is, that fake nice guy mask you're rocking is gonna slip off
He said that. I can actually picture Darby just sitting on just.
When I gave you that, shake my hand.
that was good.
Possibly sitting in a tree, skinning chipmunks.
Yeah.
Punk, we had no problem with you, Punk.
I will do what Donald never could.
But when you threaten me with putting opposition, not family, then we have a problem. And these men are my family. You're looking at the 3 kings of professional wrestling, okay? The 3 absolute kings of professional wrestling. If you want to be a king, you better kill a king. And I don't think either one of you guys have the balls enough to kill a king. We are a family. We are a group where we're the absolute best unit in this world.
He's so handsome.
Because when you're
This feels very
you're always
WCW back in the day. It's great.
Well, the table is definitely set. Massive Trios main event coming up tonight. Cannot wait, Excalibur. But before that, AEW Dynamite rolls on, and Mr. Mayhem himself representing the Pinnacle, Wardlow, in action.
Who is going to get yeeted around? Oh, I must get prepared. Do you want the prickly pear or the bay?
I want the bay. Nope, never mind. It's mango. Changed my mind. I've had too many mango things lately. I was like, no, because I always end up with these ones. But
I like these bay chair, blue bay chair, blue chair bay. For fuck's sake, what is wrong with me today? Is my like?
oh my gosh,
Am I like legitimately dyslexic?
yes, Justin, you are.
It just
Facts.
is it one of those things like I made the joke so long that it must be my dyslexia that it's come true?
That's how I ended up with scoliosis.
Yeah. Makes sense with Billy too. He's got like weird double jointed fingers, and he used to always say he has lesbian fingers. Almost every girlfriend he had from high school up until he got married all became lesbians after dating him. You know, sometimes you got to be careful what you put into the atmosphere.
Night and day. That gives you the most accurate sleep data. That tracks your heart rate during your workout. That predicts your period.
I mean, almost every one of his girlfriends left him for another woman.
Before it starts. That senses your blood oxygen levels.
I'm glad Keisha's good for him now.
Yeah,
Even before
she seems like a lovely lady.
She is.
Up to 330 feet. The future of health.
Like, I don't want one of those aura rings
Curiosity pushes you
because I want to, get back in shape. That's not round.
I know, my God, I put on so much weight this year.
I don't want to spend the $200 for it right now. My next big investment is going to be a couch. I need a couch.
I just thought that was funny after you're talking about getting.
I know.
That
Gonna get in
being
shape
said,
after I
need a
buy
new
this new
couch.
couch.
Yeah, couches are expensive.
The number one pharmacist
I know.
recommended vitamin and supplement.
They are a actual like investment.
Yeah, and then it's one of those investments. If you cut too many corners, you end up with a shit couch. So probably once the holidays get through, I'm going to do some serious couch shopping.
Can I maybe possibly have that couch?
Yeah.
We need a
Where are you
couch
gonna put
for
it?
the garage at Mike's house.
Oh,
We're turning it into a room. But
yeah.
I figure if somebody wanted to stay in there, then they'd have like a bed too. Because your couch is very sleepable.
Yeah. I need to dig around there and find my other remote.
Have you ever found my other vape in your car?
You know what?
Vape.
I haven't cleaned out my car. Maybe once I clean it out. I keep threatening to clean it out, and I haven't done it yet. Maybe once I get it actually cleaned out, it'll be good.
I'm like, there's a good chance it's not in there, but
Oh, didn't I already change? No, that was Shoddy Yeet. No, Shoddy Yeet Johnson. Is that what I called him?
I mean, does I eat?
Kind of.
Well, you made it sound like that was going to be the eat.
I think he's just gonna do like 6 power bombs. These look so painful too.
Yeah.
That was a lot of impact, baby. Wardlow the second, and now, oh my God. Looking for the third. Whoa! Good gosh.
Is he gonna get an F5? Nope.
And Wardlow with a boot on the chest. 4 powerbombs in the win.
I'll cheers to those power bombs though. I feel it's not a yeet yeet, but it looked like it sucked.
Spears. Oh, smokes. After the bell, after Wardlow had done all the work, Shawn Spears comes in to try to steal the spotlight. And Wardlow knows it. We've got a huge TNT
It's a coconutty
championship
mango.
match coming up
Oh,
this Saturday
that
night
might be
on
okay.
Rampage.
It's good. The chair Blue Bay.
Your open challenge has
No.
been filled. You'll be defending the TNT title.
Christmas night is
Blue Chair Bay. Delicious.
That was the biggest match of my career at the time. You were up here, I was down here. Now the tides have turned, my friend.
If you think about Cody's career, he was the first.
What is this
He
background
did the
music?
work. He defended the title week in and week out. He cut such a frantic.
Royalty free?
Did it? Did it?
Former champion could really define his place in AEW history.
Well, I mean, look,
Yeah.
Tony Khan has
You think this can be your present?
seriously put out some money for some music. You know, it's okay to bust out with some royalty-free music every once in a while.
Special Christmas night Rampage, 9/8 Central on TNT.
Oh, that's right. It's a Rampage. It's a Friday. We won't be watching it.
The formative figures here in AEW. Cody Rhodes, the first signee to AEW. Absolutely. This is going to be something else. I can't wait for this
I know.
battle. I'm telling you, this Saturday night.
Wait, it's going to be on Saturday.
Christmas night. And Tony, Christmas so important in pro wrestling.
Still probably won't be watching it.
William Shakespeare said, "Heavy is the head that wears the
Family.
crown."
Actually, I'll probably be watching it.
So yesteryear knew
So I'm spending Christmas side at Mike's, so
over the
Yeah.
lives of other people was not just a great
we'll probably be
privilege,
watching it.
but also a
I'll probably go to Mom's Christmas Day after work, I think, for a little bit.
Because your greatest difficulties in life
Just
are whether or not to
I guess it depends what time I
download
get
the latest
off and if
update on your cell phone,
the family's
turn
still
off the
there.
light
Yeah.
in your mother's
Well, I can't
basement when
imagine
you
they'll
leave
be.
the
What
house.
time? Well,
But to
I get off at
leaders
5.
like myself,
they might be
Ish.
still there.
we know
They'll
those
probably
words
still be
ring
there.
true today. I run the largest
So if
and
anything,
most
if I do
successful
Christmas
MMA
dinner,
gym
I'll
on this planet.
pick up some dinner and go take it to Dominique.
Every decision I make must be fair to
And now
create
you
a
know our
level
Christmas
field of
plans.
playing
Yep.
for my fighters,
They're
so
very
the most
exciting.
Successful are also the most deserving. Tony Khan man represents the flip side of that coin. He uses
Tony
the
Khan
buddy
man.
system. If you're Tony's buddy, you become an EVP and every chance in the world to shine. If you're not, it's opening match status for you and backstage vignettes, maybe for the rest of your career. Scorpio Sky was your first AEW World Tag Team Champion. He's the only man in the history of this company to pin Chris Jericho not once, but twice.
Oh,
Ethan Page has dressed better,
is just handsome and has the tightest tits in the
and won
business.
better than anybody in this company since he got here. But these two studs will be sitting on the side.
I like his shirt.
I know. I was thinking that. He looks good, and that's.
I don't like the pants he wears, the weird capri thing in the loafers, but his shirt is almost always on point.
Mhm.
But I just don't like my ankles being so exposed. So
Do you have weak ankles?
I used to actually. All those years of skateboarding and causing great injury to my ankles. I had like marshmallow ankles. And I would just randomly like sprain my ankle just walking around. I remember once it was when I had that red Dodge. And I just got home. It was when I was living in Florida. I just got home and I stepped out onto the driveway and there's just a little step and I just stepped out of the vehicle. My ankle twisted and boom! I hit the the ground hard as fuck. And just got up and just limping into the house all it was unpleasant.
If it's Cody or Sami
I
It's
have
quite embarrassing.
strong
that
ankles.
match on Christmas night.
That's it.
That's probably why you keep twisting your busting your knee.
The
Your
ankles
ankles
are
are too
strong.
strong.
My knees not so much.
They play they don't pivot quickly enough, and it just the top half is moving before the ankles are, and just
Yeah.
And Cody Rhodes. Our colleague Tony Schiavone had heard enough, and now he is standing by.
I'd get the surgery for my knees, but I hear that does absolutely fucking nothing. So
yeah.
Christmas to all, and to all a happy AEW holiday.
sounds like once your knees are dead, there you go. It's just over.
Never having the holiday party in Greensboro ever again.
I want to talk to you about your match coming up January 8th, Battle of the Belts against Rio. You've never defeated Rio.
Yeah, but guess what, Tony? I'm bigger than Rio. I'm stronger than Rio. Most importantly, I'm the AEW Women's World Champion, and I have Jamie Hayter by my side.
Reba's pajamas are adorable.
No.
If you want to bring up the past, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the past. In fact, let's talk about
You
all
remind me of the good old
2021,
days where I
because
used
you
to
can't
have
bring up the year
onesies.
2021 without
Yeah.
calling it the era
But I
of
gave
the
them up because I'm an
DNC.
adult
And
now.
let me tell you what, I didn't slide in.
I don't have my shit together in life, but guess what? I don't have a closet full of onesies anymore.
I built
I
my
do.
own
I don't. I can never find onesies that fit.
from the ground up, and I was a pillar of the
They don't
entire
make like
company, and I am a
large
part
man-sized
of the
onesies
AEW.
unless you probably got to special
2022
order it,
was
and it
start
just
with Rio, a little Brad who thinks
Gives
she
you
can
time
win
to
whenever
think
she
about
wants.
what you're doing,
The
huh?
Women's World
Yeah.
Championship title match is going to dethrone me.
like I can't
Feel
do.
like
I
we have
can't.
nothing coming.
I
Rio,
can't be
you
walking through
stay
Walmart.
underneath that bottom
Llama
rope
onesie
and
catches
all
my
out.
eye
And I
and just
know all
impulse
you
buy.
want for
Yeah.
Christmas is an
So I have to
AEW
sit and go
Women's
through,
World
try to
Championship
find
title
one that fits, and almost they
match.
never
Let's
fit
see
me.
if I can
Like the
read
penguin onesie, I ordered that from Amazon, the biggest one they had, and it still doesn't fit me.
Yours truly, Dr. Rick
I had a whole bit worked out for this penguin onesie. I was gonna do this whole thing for the TikTok, and I couldn't do it.
For the TikTok.
And now I can't do this bit for this because it doesn't fit.
That might be nice. Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be a good match.
Let's go.
The Matrix.
I was actually allowed to watch The Matrix.
Ah, yes.
My mother loved it,
Itchy,
and so I got to watch it.
Yeah.
scratchy.
That's how parenting went. I couldn't watch a lot of shit because of religious reasons,
Get Charmin
but
Ultra.
anything my mom liked to watch. So she loved The Matrix.
Diamond deep texture. Your family
Therefore, I was
Yes.
allowed to watch it,
while still getting clean.
even though normally it would go against her.
Just like True Religion.
Clean bottle.
Yeah,
We all go.
It's of the devil unless I like it.
the stuff I remember watching as a kid was like Xena, Hercules,
The Matrix.
The Pretender.
Pokemon? Nope.
No, no. As a kid, I watched a lot of just like all the like anything that was on sci-fi.
With a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely
VeggieTales.
where you need it.
Yeah, VeggieTales. You can't forget the VeggieTales.
I mean, as far as Christian programming, the VeggieTales is delightful.
Highlander.
Yes. I actually have a confession. Lately, I've been feeling nostalgic, and I've been jamming some of the old Christian rock that I had. Like, I've been playing some 5 Iron Frenzy and the OC Supertones. I was playing some Jars of Clay, some DC Talk, and Audio Adrenaline.
This year,
I mean,
time to not
that's Christmas music.
holiday moments with your door.
I just have to offset it and also play some like Hail Long and some pagan stuff, so that way
You know,
it gets the proper spirit of Christmas in there.
Master chocolatier.
Christianity propagating pagan holidays, and there you go.
Star Trek. Now that was a lot.
Slices and sticks.
Which one's the one with Janeway?
This is more about
Voyager.
the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
She
That
loved
one,
herself some. Mom loved some Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah.
That was definitely her jam.
Oh, for sure.
That and Deep Space Nine, but I think she liked Voyager better.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Deep Space Nine had Cisco. He's a handsome black man.
True. And had Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah. Did it?
Yeah.
I thought that was the one because Quark. Wait, no.
Quark was in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I know, but wasn't Whoopi Goldberg in with Picard?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, it's Owen Hart.
From a wrestling standpoint, let people rip you, but rip them back.
Owen Hart was very, very influential to me. He made me appreciate
Owen Hart
technical
is one of the
side.
greatest wrestlers.
I used to love and admire watching his matches with his brother Brett.
I never got to
Watching Owen Hart over in Japan.
see that.
And technically,
I just can't imagine like what that would be like to witness.
I consider him one of the best.
Oh yeah.
The part that Owen Hart is going to live in this industry is that, smaller guys who are more athletic, more acrobatic.
Because oh my god, like,
To this art of professional
and then I just imagine children too, like just having to like. I mean, I don't know how gruesome it was.
Oh. I'm sure it was pretty horrifying.
But I mean, we're not even gonna talk about like having it happen to you.
Yeah.
Like, my god, but like. I always freak out, like things like that always give me panic attacks where you're doing the shit you do all day, every day, and then
Yeah.
something happens and you die. Like, I'm like, that's the stuff that like
Yeah.
gives me GBs.
You strive to be that kind of human. If you're lucky enough to be in this industry and gifted enough as he was.
Mark Henry was really close with Owen too.
Matched by just a beautiful soul of a
He kind of looks like Johnny from Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
He looks like his more successful brother.
Yes.
So I think the real legacy of Owen Hart is not just again what he did in that ring, but who he was as a person.
It's so nice that Owen Hart's legacy is going to get the respect that he earned.
Mm-hmm.
And Martha Hart is on board too because, well, WWE kind of fucked everything up. I mean, it's their fault that he died, so definitely negligence.
Yeah, I don't know, like work accidents like that too, like
Yeah.
where you put your trust into like
Somebody else that should know what they're doing.
yeah, and you just like that's devastating too. Like I love Vicky.
There is something about Vicky.
Yeah. Like I just love how like I love how she was taken in and made like a star after Eddie died.
Yeah.
And I love that it's not necessarily nice. Like she's a heel. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a sympathy thing. Like how
Yeah.
it kind of felt like she actually made like her own. I feel like she's earned her place.
Yeah. She's not just Eddie's
She's not,
wife.
yeah, and she's not a charity case. Like she actually adds something.
Yeah.
God, I need to lose weight so I can steal clothes from her.
Your goal is to lose weight, befriend Ruby, and steal her clothes.
Steal her clothes.
Well, everybody's got to have hopes and dreams.
Yep. Oh, look at the beautiful lining in that jacket too. My God.
Yeah, she did. And like you
you said, don't turn your back.
Oh yeah,
Really, I was wondering if this, you think, guys, is a factor.
Ruby is a
Of the
classy
four
punk
ladies
rocker.
that are in the semifinals, Ruby's the only one
Stuck in her
who's
jacket.
twice.
See?
Does that hurt or help, or does it matter at all? What do you think? Yeah, Ruby Soho defeated Penelope Ford in the first round of the TBS Championship Tournament. Then have that amazing match. with
Stuck on her
Chris
bracelet or
Statlander in the
something.
quarterfinal
Yeah,
round.
that sucks.
That's a problem like that. That Saudi rookie, so that jacket is stuck on the wrist and hand. Yeah. Oh, Ruby Soho, that's a problem. Ruby Soho is a right-handed Orthodox striker. But
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I thought he was gonna say a right-handed Orthodox Jew. I was like, oh, that's an interesting. That's an interesting.
Nyla looks so good. Every time I see her, I'm just like, good for you, Nyla. Like you look good. She looks good.
Yeah.
Five-match winning streak right now. It's just impressive as hell. Nyla.
I don't know how much Nyla spends on ring gear. Seems like she has ring gear every week. It's something different.
I don't know, but it works for her. I love it.
Yeah. Only one outfit was poorly arranged.
I
But
mean,
sometimes you take risks and sometimes you got fails.
yeah, well, there's been a couple where I've just been like, if they would have moved things a little differently, like just where you have lines sometimes,
Yeah.
I'm just like, whoever designs her costumes obviously doesn't care about how she necessarily looks.
I think it's Brandon Cutler's wife that does a lot of the costuming for the wrestlers.
Because like some of they well, I don't know. I don't know what it takes to make these costumes. They're fabulous. But like, yeah, sometimes I'm like, the lines
Yeah.
sometimes don't work with ladies' bodies. And I'm just like, and she just has that straight belt across.
Yeah.
That I'm just like,
But I think Ruby's had pretty much the same gear.
she's fabulous. She's fantastic.
True. Notes for gear. Change nothing.
She looks expensive just because of all the patches she has.
Yeah.
Like that's an expensive jacket. Like,
oh yeah.
If I tried to get all the patches on there, the amount of money I would spend. Like people don't know how expensive jackets like that are. That's why I'm stealing them. Instead of creating one on my own.
Cause you broke, bitch.
I'm a broke bitch. I got all the time in the world to gain her trust and lose the weight, but I'm a broke bitch.
I mean, why apply yourself to an education and a well-paying job when you can just lose the weight,
I'm in it
befriend
for
somebody,
long con.
and steal their clothes? To be honest, you'll have more stories to tell out of it.
Yeah. I can write a book.
This TBS Championship Tournament semifinals will continue, and you won't miss a second because we will be in.
But it could be like an endearing thing, though. She'll be like, "Oh, there's Diane taking my clothes again." As long as you're cute about it.
I think I have that ability. I can be pretty annoying.
Yeah, I mean,
people still love me.
Yeah. I mean, how much of my clothes have you stolen?
It's true. That's what happens when you're around the same size as me. Deborah has a nice jacket that's like leopard print.
Yeah.
And my arms are way too gosh darn fat to fit in there. And she never wears it. She never wears it. I always see her put it on and go, nah. And I'm like, I would wear that jacket every goddamn day. And I'm like, believe me, I've tried to fit in it more than once. My arms are huge.
That's why you're never borrowing my purple hoodie nor my leather jacket.
So Puffs Plus Lotion rescued his nose.
Speaking of jackets, where's my G.I. Joe jacket? Looking at you, kid.
I don't know. Could be here somewhere.
I think it's in my closet, maybe.
Start accusing me and it's in your closet.
I don't know if it's in my closet. It might be in my closet.
I do steal that jacket a lot, though.
Yeah.
So it's fair questioning, but also, bitch, please look in your closet.
I haven't worn it in a while.
Dude, you You are more than welcome to go into my closet and pick whatever you want.
Steal my clothes back.
I open my closet up to you. You just never want to wear any of my clothes.
I still have a pair of your pants here that I wore as Karen.
Yeah. You can have those.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them
They're
today.
decent.
Only
I don't know if they're
We love our new home. Lots
better
of
than
windows,
McDonald's
great
fries.
lights.
McDonald's fries have a certain je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
They're back.
Yes, I hear.
Uh-oh.
They're making an Angry Birds sequel.
Hey, they're so
Ooh, those punches look so
angry.
hard.
Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I really like Nyla's costume. I like the shiny blood stuff.
That's what really pops about Britt Baker too.
Costume? Shiny blood stuff?
What? Sorry, I got sucked into Marvel to Spider-Man.
That sticks out about Britt Baker?
Is the blood patterning on her costuming, like her jacket? It's amazing.
Oh, is that why she's dressed like that?
Yeah. But you know, because Britt Baker, with her lights out unsanctioned match against Thunder Rosa, she got all bloody. I feel like Ruby's gonna have to win. Of course, I don't know. Do we do Nyla Jade for the finals? Or Ruby Nyla? I mean, Ruby Jade. Because I feel like Jade is going to beat Thunder Rosa. I don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, Jade Cargill is amazing, and she's one of my favorites. But on the other hand, it's Thunder Rosa, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I don't know with that one.
And I think it'd be really great if Tony Khan got Thunderstruck for Thunder Rosa.
Is that what they want?
I think it'd be great. Just because of the Thunder Rosa pop. It'd just be really good with a Thunder.
Shoulder surgery. So I don't know after that. I don't know how much more she can take, guys. And Ruby is in excruciating pain. And Nyla came down on that shoulder. Right into that shoulder. Not be a third operation in the future here, Tony. Wait a second. Nyla just keeping the pressure on. Yep, it's a smart move. Nyla will not be denied.
Ruby is really good at selling. I legitimately almost like, oh, is she hurt?
Yeah, she does. She's really good. Nyla was like punching her in the face in the thing, and I'm like, my God, is she selling those punches? Those look so fucking hard. She might be like, what's his face? Darby.
Oh, by the way, I recommend following Nyla Rose on Twitter, because her Twitter game is amazing.
I don't understand Twitter. Like, I just see all the shit and I go, I don't understand any of this. And then I just...
With her...
No, just Twitter in general. I don't understand the format. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just more complicated than anything else I've ever seen, social media-wise.
How...
And for something that I don't give a shit about, like, I'm just like, it's too much effort to put in.
how am I the old man in the situation, and I have a better understanding of Twitter?
I don't know, man. I just see all that and I'm like, well, how do I just see the people shit I want to see? That's
mean,
all I care about.
I got the TikToks, the Twitter going.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hey.
Advancing in the tournament, Ruby Soho. Wow, that came out of nowhere. How impressive. One damaged arm, and she still was able to come away to win.
Ruby Soho perseveres. And
Ruby's so great.
I know.
right there. Well done,
Just love her.
CBS Championship Tournament, Tony
I would just
Khan.
love to see Liv Morgan come to AEW.
The winner of Thunder Rosa and Jade
I don't really know her.
Down to 3 remaining. Ruby is 1 match away.
But I stand by your life choices.
I mean, Sarah Logan would be great too, but she's a mama now. I'm pretty sure. Big Damo and Sarah Logan's baby should have been born by now.
To the finals, and as we said, it will be Thunder Rosa and Jade Cargill going at it live next week at AEW New Year's Smash.
It has to be.
Championship tournament match, but still to come, our main event.
It has to be
FTR,
Jade going over Thunder Rosa.
And Stigma coming up next. Whoa, Malachi Black, the Eldritch Horror.
It was nice knowing you, Griff.
Takes on Griff Garrison.
He doesn't really eat. Oh, we already took our shots anyway, huh?
Yeah. He more kicks people's heads into the front row. I wonder how Mox is doing.
But I hope.
Since he checked himself into the rehab.
This holiday season, there's no greater gift than family. What a family. House of Gucci, rated R.
At Popeyes.
There's no part of me that wants to see that.
I was going to say I want to see it.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, sorry. I mean, if you want to see it, see it. No judgment. But also, like, I have no.
Like, I don't know jack shit about fashion.
I mean,
other than judging it harshly on wrestling matches. But, like,
I just don't know what the movie's about. And
the Gucci family.
Yeah, but I'm like, okay, but what about them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
mean, I'm sure there's some scandals. And
I'm
some
not gonna waste
shenanigans.
the money if I gotta spend
I'm gonna see it on Netflix.
like theater money.
Oh no, I'm talking this. Netflix.
Then I need to know at least what the fuck I'm watching.
Oh no, I would see it on Netflix. I'm not going to the theater to see that. Oh, are you serious? No.
I'm like, no. And then HBO Max, like, not having to go to the theater has honestly been just a delight.
Has it?
Yes, because like
So that's why Rome was.
I don't trust nobody anyway. And then people start shooting people in theaters and malls and shit, and I can't be bothered. I'm already looking at everybody like I don't know you, and here I am in this small place, and then shit like that happens, and I'm just like I can't sit there and watch a movie with a bunch of strangers. I just can't do it.
Reasonable.
And being able to pause it and be like, okay, I need a break because I have ADD and I don't like sitting. The longer movies get, the more I'm like, okay. There's always some part, no matter how good the movie, where I'm like, okay, I'm getting antsy though. Like,
Yeah.
let's wrap this baby up.
Honestly, my ultimate dream goal is to one day have a house that has its own little movie theater, and every chair right next to it is going to have a beer dispenser and a weed dispenser, so you can hit your bong and drink your beer and enjoy the film. And then, you know, you can have like a little bowl of M&Ms, or, you know, you just a nice place where you can relax and unwind and enjoy a film in proper like comfort, and a large screen with a surround sound, so you get the full theater experience, but in comfort and around people you want to be around.
Yeah. Like there's certain movies, that come out that you're like, oh, I should probably see that in theaters. But I'm too anxious for shit like that.
Yeah.
And then too, I do like to smoke when I watch movies, so
Yeah.
that's been nice. Just being like, you know what?
You cheated your way to another tainted victory. Sheeta, you have never decisively beaten me.
But yeah, I just get too paranoid of stuff like that.
This will go on and on until my work with you.
I'm trying to think of the last movie I saw in the theater.
Next time we're in the ring together, I am gonna make damn sure.
But I know when we watched Endgame, somebody came in and was like, yelled something about somebody shooting. Oh, he's got a gun. That's what they yelled or whatever. And I was just like, we all just sat there and I was like, I don't know if this is good or bad. Like, I was like, if somebody actually has a gun, nobody moved at all. Like,
I think it's the way he yelled it.
Yeah.
But I would have punched him in the face if he was close enough to me.
I was just like,
for ruining the situation.
Yeah. Like Sammy was like the whole time, like, 'cause she's paranoid like me.
Yeah.
She's probably a little bit more paranoid, and we all had edibles too. And she was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, am I about to run? Like, do I have to?
Is that the one where Deborah had to go home because
she took too many edibles? Yeah.
under your advisement?
Yeah, but I'm a mad woman. Whose fault is that? Well, I'm just thinking, like, okay, I normally take 2 and I don't feel crazy. So you can take 2 and not feel crazy.
Yes. I mean, reasonable thoughts, but you thought wrong.
Yes, 100%.
I just realized my camera angle's all off.
You get to see your wonderful Captain America.
Oh, no, he's usually in there.
Is he?
And the cow and chicken is visible now, too. A cow and chicken over by Darkwing.
I think that cow is so. I never saw the chicken one. That is kind of creepy as fuck.
Isn't it great, though?
Ain't that creepy? That soulless, just black eyes and that smile. My God.
It's perfect.
I love it. The cow one is, of course, nailed it.
Like, I'm not super big into collecting Funko Pops, but certain things I'm going to jump on.
Well, I saw this and I was just like, I want to buy this for Deborah because I think it's the coolest thing. And then I was just like, I don't know if she's actually in there. And I didn't think of you. I didn't think you would. I mean, I don't know.
I love cow and chicken. I just wish they had the big red devil guy. Like, if they could have had him in a Funko Pop where he's walking on his butt, that would have been perfect.
Do you think they could do that in a Funko Pop?
Why not?
I mean, I guess they're getting more detailed.
I'm going to get me a 3D printer and make my own style of figures.
That'd be nice. I don't know if Malachi is like really doing much.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I'd like to see something happen with him. Like Cody has his like, I don't know. I don't know who I want to be his like enemy, but certainly not these guys.
Well, I think this is a good little filler match right now.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm just like, what? He's so cool. I just wish something was going on.
I would like to see some more Malachi action and no more Cody Island. I feel like Malachi needed to beat Cody more decisively a couple more times. I mean, granted, Cody has not really beaten Malachi. He's kind of lucked out and survived. It was still such a shock when Malachi debuted, though. Because everybody thought he had a 90-day non-compete, and he only had a 30-day. And all of a sudden, the lights go down, and there's Malachi kicking Cody's head into orbit. Orbit.
Well, to your point, Excalibur, that's a great observation by Ted, and how fast he did it. Amazing. He certainly did. I think Griff's got that heavier elbow strike, but that blitz of kicks to the knees. Fascinating, Griff. Oh, that was smart right there. The second rope was tight as hell. Griff Garrison got that long reach, long strike, crazy athlete.
So I wonder what their mask policy is.
What?
Like at these things, you have to show, like, does everybody show their vax cards? And that's what.
I think it's all state dependent. I think they go by the state's regulations.
Yeah, I can't see wrestling necessarily being a vaxxed event, but
You'd be surprised. Professional wrestling has a very high liberal following, which is kind of shocking.
well, I mean, this is
I think it's because you have
AEW does not have the history WWE has, and does not and it's been a little bit more inclusive.
true.
So I could see AEW for sure having more of a.
And if you think he's going to let go, you're wrong. Such a basic, such a dangerous pro wrestling technique. Brian Pillman Jr. He did a little different. He had a
Black Mass.
That don't matter now. He thought damn near knocked Brian Pillman's head off.
Does that kind of counted as a mullet? What he's got going on
No,
right this second?
because his hair is more like a long mohawk. Because it's long in the front and in the back.
Nature Made's range of sleep products helps you win the night.
I was kind of hoping Brody King would show up.
Sometimes keeps you up. Whether it's your mind,
Ah, well.
your phone,
God damn it.
or your work. From falling asleep to staying asleep. Nature Made
These.
sleep products are science.
It is taking me this whole thing to drink this.
So you can go to
Damon's
bed
gone.
confident.
I am shocked that this is the one that Kurt opened during the podcast.
Vitamin supplement brand.
I put it in the fridge and still had fizz when I drank it a little while ago.
Sounds unhealthy. No, I'm just kidding.
That's impressive, though. To hold carbonation for 2 days,
VisionWorks. See the difference.
that's something.
Itchy, scratchy, family not getting clean. Get Charmin Ultra Strong. It
Sucks,
just
though.
cleans better, so your family
Because I don't know
can
when I'll
use
be able to get
less.
these tonic seltzers again.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Why do you want them again?
I want to get the tropical ones again. I enjoyed those ones.
Yeah.
Let's get paid. Not later. Now. Because there are things we want.
I just think for everybody knowing
Now. There's no better time. Now. So what are you waiting
like
for?
that Sonics for their flavors and stuff, they kind of drop the ball.
Yeah.
Especially the classic flavors. Just don't even taste like their classic
It's
flavors.
not a thing.
No, the ocean water came out strong.
That gives
But
you
the-
I don't remember that one being that good.
I liked it. It had very. Yes, you did. You said this ocean water tastes better than the
Where's
ocean waters
that's true.
I've had in El Paso.
Yeah, but they all taste like asshole. Have you tried the ocean waters in Texas
No.
or in El Paso? I'm assuming all of Texas now. That's what got me fucked up.
If you
If I'm in El Paso, I go to Popeye's Chicken.
God, that chicken sandwich is good. I've only had it once.
There's so much
But-
food in this
Did you ever
chicken
drink that
that
Svedka?
The clock is ticking, so
Yeah.
we gotta hurry.
Damn right I
That's
did,
fine.
dude.
Style chicken, new peppercorn ranch, new hickory smoked bacon, new-
I've been
You
arting.
just spiked the foot
I
long.
still have both pints in there.
Say it big. Order through the app.
Good for you. I'm gonna steal one tonight. No.
Look, I have self-control. What do you think about that?
Some people weren't made to have self-control. All right. That's why you have people with self-control and people who don't. I, unfortunately, do not have any self-control. I have some self-control. But if you give me booze, it will be during that day. Actually, it was the next day because obviously I wasn't going to drink it after.
After all that nog.
Oh my God, so much eggnog. I can hold it for a day or two tops if I know I got something that I require booze for.
You know, I feel like these AEW watch-alongs is more of just an extension of our podcast that was talking about random shit that has nothing to do with wrestling.
Well, if it's commercials, what do you want from me? Like, I mean, I'll be honest. Sometimes I lose my attention during promos and speeches. I end up talking over, and I'm trying not to, but I'm also like, I don't know.
Yeah. Depends on who's talking.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express. What an adorable moment you shared with the Lucha Bros. Okay. And congratulations. You're the #1 contender to the tag team championship.
I'm wondering if Jeff Hardy's going to come to AEW.
I don't know what's going on with him. But I'm like, if he has like problems.
Yeah. So here's what I can tell you that I know. He was at a house show, and I guess he seemed a little off, a little sluggish, and then he just kind of rolled out of the ring and started taking pictures with people in the crowd. And then he just left. Then WWE urged him to go to rehab, and he refused. So then they released him. But Matt Hardy has said that he hasn't really told his story because we don't know what happened. But he usually said Jeff is doing well. He's at home. And he's doing well. And then he said that that's not his story to tell, which I think you know about. And then he later said that when the truth comes out and the drug test results are released, you're going to find that there was no reason for Jeff to go to rehab. And you know, honestly, maybe Jeff had a bit of concussion, and that's what the issue was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, forced rehab is never really rehab.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. But because Matt's called him out before when Jeff was doing bad, but he's also, you know.
Like I saw something where somebody said something like he's just in a lot of pain and stuff like that, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just like, don't.
If he's not in the right headspace, then he doesn't need to come to AEW.
Yeah, I'm like, don't. Sometimes you just need a little time. If I was AEW, like from a business standpoint, I wouldn't take him.
Yeah. Well, he's got 90 days.
As much as I would love to see them together, I wouldn't hire him.
Yeah, my thought is, as long as Jeff has got his shit together, then I say, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
But if he's still going to be struggling, I think he's better off just retiring.
I guess it's just because I was listening to, I don't know if it was like Bret Hart's stuff he was talking about, and I'm just like, don't fuck up your life for a job or wrestling. Like, if you need like to not be wrestling like right now, then don't do it. Like, I don't.
Yeah, because Bret Hart, like, and Mick Foley.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. If it's a pain thing, if he's taking stuff because he's in pain, or if it's just he likes to party a little hardy. I don't know.
Yeah, like if there was something else going on, okay. But like I said, if it's a drug situation, then I don't know. It's Sting.
If he shows up, then I'm going to be supportive and assume that they did the work to see if he was a hazard to himself
That's
or
interesting.
others.
Very Kiss Demon / 80s Sting, and then obviously CM Punk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hook outsold. Did you see the Hook debut?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god! After the show, I'm going to show you the Hook's first wrestling match. It is amazing. They sent Hook, and it was impressive. But yeah, after his debut, he outsold CM Punk in t-shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees. Oh, that's different. Is
What's
CM Punk
his
getting
paint?
pasted? I was like, oh, is his face going to be painted up? Rocking Sting gear. He is. He's wearing the old school Sting gear.
Well, this is nice, I guess.
It's solidarity. Although I will say it's weird seeing Punk with face paint.
Yeah. Well, not everybody can look as strong as Sting. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, Sting.
He's got the face. He's got the cheekbones. He's got the jaw.
And he's always worn face paint his entire career.
Mm-hmm. Is this the gathering of the Juggalos?
Yes. Was it JWF Juggalo Wrestling Federation, or what was the?
I don't know.
They had their own wrestling promotion for a little bit.
I know they did some other wrestlings, but I don't remember.
Well, the ICP was in both WWE and WCW.
Mm-hmm. I didn't watch the wrestling. I unfortunately knew them from their music and my whole high school experience. Was ever a Juggalo, just
Juggalo Championship Wrestling. It was JCW.
I love MJF.
This is tremendous. This actually a match of. I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. That spineless piece of shit. No, hey, come on. Now, watch it. I was in the holidays.
His back looks like he's had comping.
And I'll tell you this right now.
Crumping.
You might mock or make fun of MJF. That was genius up there. That was genius. Yes, sir. That was. You talking about mind games, maybe? Really? Is that what? Yeah. Well, while we have wearing those yellow trunks that you blinds to your opponent. Go ahead.
JCW had quite the roster.
I believe it. Who's the biggest name?
Iron Sheik.
Oh.
I mean, they also have Brutus Barber, Doink. Oh, Chris Hero. Al Snow, Abdullah the Butcher, Balls Mahoney, Kamala.
Are you saying it might have been worth a watch?
Yeah. I might have to find some old JCW stuff. And also Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J.
Oh, there you go, Dax. He's a striker, man. Has some contact on that. Oh, whoa, look at the hip toss by
I think Violet. No, maybe. I think Violet J is having like heart problems or something.
I thought I had kidney problems.
Some kind of problem.
Yeah, no. I heard Violent J has been having a tough go of it. Wait, I didn't even realize he's wearing Sting tights.
It's because he came out in a hoodie. He looks like he's gotten company too.
Solid back elbow to the jaw, as you mentioned, by Cash Wheeler. Whoa. Whoa, big time striker, heavy hitter is Cash. Dax and Cash, two of the heavy.
I must say, I appreciate the interesting solidarity between Punk, Darby, and Sting.
Deep arm drag by Darby Allin. Cash immediately to his knees, trying to get back up to a vertical base, and to the point, real smart. That Cash shot quickly got the scissor and then got back to his corner. So tagging MJF. Here we go. Come on, we can do it. There you go. Remember the last time we saw these two men in the ring together?
He's warming up his leg muscles for better kicking.
Oh, can't wait to see when Punk and MJF have a match. But I love the solidarity with the Pinnacle too. MJF's rocking matching gear with FTR. It's very lovely. It warms my heart.
Reverse that to his own 2-on-1 pump. Uh-oh. Stinger. Lifts into the elevation. And Sting, the legal man, makes the tag right to the arm.
I just realized, is CM Punk even wearing shoes under the kick pads? I think he just has socks on. You can't tell.
Fuck, I never had to wear shoes. I never would.
Yeah.
You got the call so many times on the mothership TBS, AEW Dynamite. We're making the move to TBS coming this January, Wednesday, January 5th.
Yeah, that's right.
TBS, the mothership, baby.
Going to TBS.
Like shoes.
Huh?
They look like shoes.
Yeah, maybe they are. Maybe just wearing some Chuck Taylors. I'm actually really impressed with the face paint on Sting.
That's pretty good.
Like the detail on it. Oh, Eddie ran.
I just think Sting looks so good still.
Yeah, Sting for 60s?
He has held up quite nicely, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know if he has issues that.
Okay. He probably blew up running up the stairs. Watch it. Where are these two going? They're up in the concourse. What the hell? You're in the Greensboro Coliseum. In the mezzanine area, I would assume.
Are we going to get a count out?
When I get here, walk around during the day, it's definitely an up and down area here. MJF now returning perhaps to the relative safety of the ringside area. A lot of running. This is like watching a marathon. MJF, Stephanie, yes, can't breathe. And again, makes the tag out.
That was quite the jaunt. Well, wrestling. It's a marathon, not a sprint. What was that noise?
My phone.
It sounded like a weird robotic chicken.
Okay, that was not the sound at all, but
Or maybe like a robotic pigeon.
Oh, you have 2 phones.
Oh, did you ever figure out your cell phone situation?
No.
So, is one you only have one phone that's fully working?
Yeah. All my shit got transferred, but my service has not.
Probably have to go to the store.
I'll be damned. I don't need a phone.
Curiosity. It's what inspired
Let me get a cup of water.
to create an unrivaled wine using the best from California to push flavor in new directions for a taste like no other.
You'll never let me live it down, will you? You kill a couple phones, people start thinking you like to kill phones.
A couple phones?
Just one.
I've been thinking.
Try it today and earn points with Popeyes
Next
Rewards.
week, I'm gonna buy some soju. I know we've already reviewed it, but I'm just feeling like we need to revisit
It's tasty.
soju.
I told you I drink that shit.
Just, I think it was our favorite beverage of the year, and I'm gonna get us 2 bottles each.
Nice.
By the way, actually, did you ever get your ID back?
No.
Okay, then you're not gonna come out with me and pick. God damn it!
Because I've got I wonder if it's because of it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent for it in the mail, and it has been quite some time.
I think the max is 50 days. Yeah.
It's determined for me not to go nowhere for New Year's, which is fine. Probably shouldn't.
Where do you want to go for New Year's?
Oh, nowhere, dude. I'm a get drunk at home kind of gal.
That's true.
Especially on holidays. Are you serious? No.
Yeah.
Red asphalt messed me up.
Oh yeah, I'm working New Year's.
Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended.
We need to make a plan to have a 24-hour live stream.
Okay. Yeah, we should plan this one a little bit more.
But I think we should do it on a Monday and transition from our podcast into the 24-hour stream.
His head or his face, they're part of the same thing.
Maybe we'll watch the worst wrestling show that there ever was. We'll do a watch along because there's no copyright infringement on it. Nobody gives a shit. So we'll watch Heroes of Wrestling. It is bad.
Makes the tag. We've had such a tremendous night here in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's been wonderful. I'm sorry you guys didn't come to the Christmas party. We weren't invited. Yes, that's right. I want to remind everybody that AEW will be returning to the great state of North Carolina on Saturday.
Ah, there it is.
Battle of the Belts live at the Bojangles Coliseum, and then in Raleigh, North Carolina, our TNC Arena debut on Wednesday, January 12th.
Stupid bots. I freaking hate bots.
Right now, AEWTRX.com, Ticketmaster.com.
The worst.
Easy last minute holiday gifts. Oh, just spat a little water at let's see if Punk cool it off a little bit. Punk was a little too hot. We had to cool his ass off a bit. That heated him up a little bit more, I think. Yeah, that was the idea. I think MJF maybe trying to take the war paint off the face of CM Punk. Nice
Wonder if that paint like gets tight on their faces or.
I mean, I figure to some extent, but I feel like they use some high quality paint.
Yeah, it comes off, but it sticks on there for quite some time.
Yeah. Like, I'm always surprised at how well Thunder Rosa's paint holds up.
I mean, listen, I talk about MJF. Three-time and only winner of the Dynamite Diamond Ring, having beat Dante Martin. Thanks to
If I was a professional wrestler, I'd paint my face I'd hide a penis and a vagina somewhere in there.
Yep.
Ever so, just like, or maybe it's like a euphemism. Maybe have like a clam on one side and an eggplant on the other or something. I don't know.
Okay.
No real particular reason, just
Driving in a banana car.
Yeah.
Come through the tunnel in a banana car.
Heading to the beach to get some clams. Bam.
The body slam by Dax 6,000. Body slam. You don't want to talk to me. You're being mean to me for some reason, and I know why. But anyway, I digress. Cutting the ring in half, Swan keeping Darby in the middle. Great team work by FTR and MJ.
TK and Allie?
Who?
The guy with the oh no, it's probably Facebook.
Yeah. I know sometimes it's like a special wrestling Darby. Like, oh, did he get bruised up? No. That's just where Darby's face hit at one point. It's Sting! Laying down laws and tax and hose. Nah, he definitely has a mullet. Cash Wheeler definitely has a mullet.
Yeah.
Look at the length in the back.
Yeah, but he could try harder.
Just still.
I would say least favorite mullet on the show.
Wait a second, Darby charging in, caught the splash on FTR. Here comes Punk, watch out! Oh, rising knee strike.
Stinger splash.
Another splash coming up. Stinger splash. Here in great.
Oh.
Can Sting turn the corner? He's got Dax. Scorpion, deadlock.
Oh. That little freaking bastard.
Lateral press, cover, no. Sting kicking out. Well, our main event, this highly anticipated match.
Yeah, Sting can't eat a pin yet.
In picture, don't go anywhere.
This holiday season,
there's no greater gift
Restaurant quality, picture in picture.
than family.
I'm so excited for Friday. Maybe we should talk about it on this.
House of Gucci.
Why?
Depression can make you feel like
It's just too much personal shit.
True. I'm excited for Friday too.
When your doctor tells you about Trintellix, a prescription
Yeah, that
medicine for
reminds me.
adults with depression, and you feel this relief from your overall symptoms.
After this, I need to call Jesse.
Significant impact on weight in clinical trials.
Trintellix may increase suicidal thoughts and actions in people 24 and younger. Call a doctor right away if you
They
have
nailed
severe
it
or
on
worsening
this
depression or
Oh, yeah.
sudden changes in mood,
That was a
behavior,
fabulous
thoughts, or feelings.
plastic
Do
cake.
not take with MAOIs. Tell your doctor about
That
all
is solid
medicines you
work.
take to avoid a
Good
life-threatening
job.
condition. Increased risk of bleeding may occur, especially if taken with aspirin, NSAID, pain relievers,
Quantum
blood thinners,
Mechanics,
medications, eye
Inc.
problems, low sodium levels,
of
and sex
Chatsworth,
problems.
California.
Suddenly stopping Trintellix may cause
It's
suicide,
adult collectible,
common side
not
effects
intended
include
for
nausea,
children.
constipation, and vomiting. Some reports of weight
Oh.
gain have been received since product approval.
So this can work as a dildo.
Trintellix is right for you.
Curiosity pushes you forward. It's what inspired Naomi to create an unrivaled wine using the best from California to push flavor in new directions for a taste like no other. Naomi, flavor forward.
Just playing with stuff in the room. Got so much stuff in the room.
Is next week our last podcast of the year?
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, unless we gotta make plans for that soon because I might just stay in El Paso. So
On Monday,
makes life a bite better.
the 27th.
84%
forever.
of people have subscriptions. Truebill helps you save money by finding recurring charges, notifying you when they're due.
So I was thinking about staying
and
till New
canceling
Year's.
unwanted subscriptions. Download Truebill and take control of your money.
So if we're doing something,
because I really care about giving people
we
access to
know.
affordable warranties.
Well, we're gonna have to do
Store warranties are
something.
Overpriced and not worth it.
It's final episode for
No pressure and better customer service.
the year. That's what I'm thinking. We should drink some soju
Of your warranty journey,
and
especially when it's time to get your device
have some
repaired or
fun.
replaced. That's why we offer 24/7
Maybe we'll do a
claims
2-hour
and transparent coverage
episode. We'll see how long it
without
lasts.
any hidden fees or surprise terms. If you're tired of their way, come try the Upsy way.
Upsy, the smarter way to warranty. Visit upsy.com.
Fuck your warranties. I hate the word warranty now. You know how many people calling me about an extended warranty? Hose.
I'm gonna steal this from you, unless you want it. Did you buy this?
No.
Is this the one you were given?
Yeah, it was just a handful of toys that was just sitting on the desk one day. Oh no, buddy Christ fell over. Had a little bit too much drink there, buddy. It's all right. Happens to us all. I mean, all that wine.
Kill him! Just kidding. Who are you, team?
Well, with that face paint, how can I not be?
I know what an effort. But also MJF.
Yeah, he does have a lovely punum.
The other guy's barely doing a mullet. Barely.
I mean, I do have MJF chilling behind us, so.
You know what? He needs to either commit, add some length, trim out the sides a bit, or he needs to make it a rat tail.
The sides are trimmed up.
No, they're not. That's a really thick mullet.
Well, maybe he just has thick hair.
No. I don't support that mullet.
Because the sides are shaved, man.
I don't support the mullet.
Pepsi plunge. Pepsi plunge. I really want a Pepsi plunge. I really want it.
But even they cannot endure the GTS to go to sleep by CM Punk.
Of course, I don't know if he can do a Pepsi plunge, copyright. Like the Dark Order used to be Super Smash Brothers on the indies.
Oh yeah, you sure as fuck cannot do that.
Yeah, Nintendo will.
CM Punk could be thinking that elbow drop.
Oh no! Right in the gooch.
Precious time. Sure did. Grabbing the leg. Absolutely good call. Dax doing a big suplex here, but you see going for a suplex with Punk spot with those body shots. Oh, and Dax will look for that brainbuster off the top, but CM Punk trying to fight his way out of jeopardy. What a fight!
Mallory, you okay down there?
Physical fight on the ropes.
She's having the time of her life. Being the cutest pup ever born.
Oh, sneaky tag. Oh, so could you imagine if Punk's first pinfall was to Cash Wheeler? I mean, that'd be a shock. But no. Punk's first loss has to be to MJF. It just has to be.
Body parts, body parts.
Darby just wings himself out with such reckless abandon.
What happened?
Wait, what's going on?
Both men down here, not quite sure what nobody timekeeper's table to your point either, but their bodies everywhere, guys.
What happened after the timekeeper's table?
We don't care. They don't care. You know, Darby doing stuff.
Oh, yeah. Darby doing Darby things. Darbing it up.
Somebody bleeding. Who's bleeding? Oh.
Well, that's going to look creepy on the playback. How's it going? I'm trying to make my antennae wiggle.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was creepy. You created a moment there.
I'm glad. Nope. Oh, the big rig.
This is incredible. Oh, look at him on his hands and knees, crawling in like a snake that he is. What does he slide on his belly? Pick the spot. Oh, a DDT! Pick the spot like a spot ring general. Oh, how many times have I seen this over the years?
And the no sell. Oh. You know, I don't think he wanted to have children anyways. Oh, that looked rough. MJF landed pretty ugly. Sting, your hips. The old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. See, look at that.
Ooh-wee.
He didn't tuck his head back soon enough. Oh.
I think he thought they had him more than he realized.
Yeah.
Look at that down. Took the bullet. Took the bullet. Took the bullet. He sacrificed himself for MJF. GTS. The team player, damn it. That's a
Death drop. Coffin drop.
Yeah, that was not a good one.
True. It was.
He like hit him with his neck and head.
Well, he got his shoulders in there.
Yeah, barely.
I know. I mean, he had to really wing himself. He had a proper yeet.
Yeah, that we should have taken the yeet out.
You
I
know?
don't think it counts if you yeet.
I'll buy one more of those.
No.
For next week. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna buy one of those and then a soju. That was a lot of fun. Oh, that's what happened. Darby was being Darby. But that one was scary.
Barely. barely any shoulder in there.
Hey, he cleared some distance. You gotta give him credit.
Yeah, no, it don't. Don't do it, dude. He's too far away. Run to
He
the
had
other
the coast
side.
to coast better than he had that. I mean, he was almost like Shane McMahon.
All of you want to be paralyzed.
But that was AEW Dynamite, and it was glorious.
10 out of 10.
I'm pretty sure we'll be back next week. I think. I hope. But if not, you can be checking out our podcast, Best of the Bottom, live at twitch.tv/bottom class. We're live there every Monday. Oh, that's not it. Right here. We're live right there, 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific, and 11 Eastern, I think. And then we post our podcast later on the Bottom Class Entertainment YouTube channel. Check it out. Leave some comments. Like, subscribe. Do all that kind of YouTube shit. And we will see you later.
Happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas. I don't know.
Other things.
Whatever else.
Winter solstice. No,
Yes.
I don't know.
Happy
I don't
winter
know.
solstice. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.